to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ross Simmons. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up. As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You can tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Rush is on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
You got to be able to blitz, but get home. It's one thing to blitz just to blitz, but you got to find a way, slip through those cracks. Nice job by the defense. The QB had no clue. He was hanging in there, trying to be tough. Got hit as he threw the football, forced the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Yellow Jackets offense will get the ball for the first time. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's King. Lofts one high and deep. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, he wants it all. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll leave it with him. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking for a man. It's King. Sends it downfield. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's King. Makes the catch, it's Stockton. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Haynes. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. In the red area, it's Haynes. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They want to run it left here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane. It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll start this drive firing. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive way to convert this third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. Going with the ground game left.
Well,
turning it on! Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down. Georgia Tech had great moments a season ago. Now to look for consistency, and to do that, Brent Key has certainly bolstered the talent on this roster.
He has, and one thing Brent Key is always preaching is physicality and dominance, especially in the trenches. So that's an area, David, I expect Georgia Tech once again to be really good.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch them, their offense really evolve, and they've done a great job with blending different types of offense with a running quarterback, and it's a fun offense to watch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be fourth down and decision time. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Gets it out quickly. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Bounces it outside. It's Haynes.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
They want to dance.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
The short hands, it's Cook.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They punt it away on fourth down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. To the air, it's King. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Makes the grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Stands in and takes the hit. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive. taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it, it's Nixon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. Deep. Makes a stop. Change move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to...
Touchdown, Cuse! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And here's the return. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. At the 35, he's loose. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Kane. What a run. Takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Goes to the option. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Great job by the back on the option.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Got him set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs. And if I get a few 1st downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lobs one high down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man, it's King. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Dances away. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And the beatdown has ensued. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Under fire. Heaves it on the run. Brings it down on the right side. Finds a seam. He's at the touchdown, Orange. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch.
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Inside the 25. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right side.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They want to run this quarterback. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Timeout, Georgia Tech. Paging George D. Burdell. Paging George D. Burdell.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. Winning those individual 6-second battles every